You ever heard of a cop who thought she had a man completely under her thumb, only to find out she'd just unleashed a storm she couldn't handle? Yeah, that happened in downtown Charlotte. And the story of Darlene Hayes and Marcus Reynolds will leave you shaking your head, wondering how justice can get so twisted, yet somehow still fight back. So, buckle up. Because this isn't your usual cop versus citizen tale. 3 weeks before the courtroom drama exploded, Marcus Reynolds was just another guy finishing his day in Charlotte's upscale Millbrook district. Picture this: a calm evening. Marcus behind the wheel of his sleek black sedan, dressed sharp in a tailored navy jacket, hair neatly cropped. At 39, Marcus carried himself with quiet confidence, the kind that comes from years of knowing the world sometimes ain't built for you, but you still walk tall anyway. He was just heading home, the city lights casting long shadows, jazz humming softly from the radio, when trouble decided to find him. Sitting in a patrol car nearby was Darlene Hayes, 43, with her buzzed platinum hair and sharp hazel eyes scanning for what she called suspicious. She'd been on the force 16 years, and if there was anyone she disliked more than troublemakers, it was a black man like Marcus, calm, composed, successful, and utterly unapologetic. When Marcus stopped at a red light, Darlene flicked on her headlights and pulled up beside him, accusing him of a broken taillight without even checking. "Step out of the car," she barked, voice cold and commanding. Marcus didn't flinch. He met her gaze calmly and said, "Officer, I had that fixed last week. Polite but firm. You know how it is when you gotta keep your cool, even when they try to shake you." Darlene didn't like his calm, so she got out, looming over him, accusing him of looking out of place in a high-crime area, which was complete nonsense. Millbrook was a wealthy, peaceful neighborhood, but she saw a black man in a nice car, and in her eyes, that was enough. She demanded his ID, snatched it, barely glanced at it, and threw it on her cruiser. The small crowd that had gathered started pulling out phones, recording. That just made her chest puff up with pride, thinking she had the upper hand. When Marcus refused to comply with her escalating orders, things got ugly fast. She shoved him against his car, jabbed him with her elbow, and threatened more force. The crowd was a mix, some shocked, some cheering her on, treating this like some twisted sport. Marcus got arrested that night, but he wasn't broken. In the holding cell, he let a faint smile slip. Little did Darlene know, she'd poked a bear. Marcus wasn't just a man. He was someone who'd been preparing for this fight his whole life. Phones had recorded everything. Social media lit up. Support poured in. And Darlene's suspension notice was just the start. Then came the raid. Police stormed Marcus's house early one morning, guns drawn, accusing him of illegal weapons possession. Marcus denied it, but officers pushed past him and his partner, Simone, even twisting Simone's arm to silence her. Neighbors watched, some clapping quietly, others muttering. He got lucky this time. But luck had nothing to do with it. This was a setup. Days later, Marcus faced a massive public rally. Hundreds gathered, fists raised, demanding accountability for the system that crushed men like him. His voice was raw, but powerful. "We want justice, not just for me, but for every person they try to silence." The crowd roared back in support, but danger was close. Hidden in the crowd was Reggie, a man with a crooked grin and the pistol ready, planning to make this rally messy. Back in court, Darlene testified with icy precision, painting herself as the victim. Marcus's lawyer, Tanya, fought tooth and nail to expose the lies. But a sudden twist came when a whistleblower inside Darlene's circle leaked a recording proving her corruption, just when it looked like the truth might win. The recording vanished, destroyed in a mysterious fire at the evidence locker. The jury's eyes hardened. swayed by manipulation. Meanwhile, flyers blaming Marcus as a violent criminal spread across the city, inciting mob violence. One night, Marcus was attacked by a crowd fueled by lies, bruised and beaten, but refusing to back down. Tanya fought fiercely in court, but the system was wearing him thin. Then came the courtroom shocker. The clerk whispered a secret to the judge that shook the whole case. Suddenly, Darlene's arrest was ordered right there in the courtroom. Corruption exposed. Charges against Marcus were dropped, and a federal investigation launched. Marcus walked out, free but wary. The fight wasn't over, not by a long shot. Darlene's fall was a victory, sure, but the shadows of injustice still lurked. Marcus's story, one of resilience, strength, and the raw power of truth, was far from finished. So what do you think? Was Marcus a victim of a broken system? Or is justice still just a game played by those with power? Drop your thoughts below. Hit like if you believe in fighting for what's right. And don't forget to subscribe. Because stories like this, they're just getting started. So